Hello students, I hope you all are safe and good. So today I am here with a new topic, that is states of matter. So here we can see that there are three states of matter: solid, liquid and gas. We can also differentiate them easily. We can see that in solid the molecules are tightly packed. They are closely packed to each other and there is very little space between them. In the liquid state, we can see that molecules are less tightly packed than solids. And molecules move randomly and constantly. We can see that they can change their positions also. But in solids, the molecules can't change their position. In gas, we can see that molecules are loosely packed. And they can free. And they are free. So now we can talk about their force of attraction. If they hold each other very tightly, then obviously the force of attraction between molecules is also very strong. The force of attraction between molecules is strong than gas, but it's less than solid. And in gas there is no force of attraction because all are very loosely packed and there is no connection between them. Also, if I talk about their movement of particles, then in solid, the molecules only vibrate at their fixed positions because they have no space to move around. In liquid, they are constantly and randomly move. And in gas, the molecules are freely to move and they are in constant and random motion. They are free. If we talk about the example of solid, liquid and gas, then we can see that if the water in its ice state, then it acts as solid. If it's water, then it's in liquid state. And if it's in vapor, then it's act as gas state. So they are very cute, solid, liquid and gas, and they tell us about their properties also. So this cute ice says that my molecules are tightly packed and there is strong attractive forces between my molecules, so that's why you can't compress me or you can't break me easily. Water says that my molecules are less tightly packed and there is force of attraction is not strong as in solids. And liquid says that my molecules move randomly and constantly, that allows me to flow. Now the vapor says that my molecules are freely to move, therefore I can fill any available space. The molecules in the gaseous states move very quickly. So solid says that my molecules are fixed at their places. So I have fixed position, fixed shape and fixed volume. Liquid says that my molecules are less tightly packed than solids. The molecules of mine randomly and constantly move and can change their position. That's why I do have definite volume but do not definite shape. I can take the shape of container in which I am poured. For example, if I am in ball, then I can take the shape of a ball, and if I am in a glass, then I can take the shape of a glass, but my volume is always fixed. Now gas says that my molecules are loosely packed and there is no force of attraction. My molecules move apart and fill any available states, so I have no definite shape and not definite volume. Solid says, along with ice, I also have some other examples. The things around us which has definite shape are all my examples. The things which can't be compressed, for example, wood, apple, glass, table, chair, pen, etc. Liquid says, wait. Along with water, I also have many examples. The things that can flow, that have definite volume, are my examples. For example, milk, juice, petrol, oil, mercury, etc. Here the gas says, wait, I also have many examples along with vapor. The things which don't have definite shape and volume and the things which can fill any available space are all my examples. For example, air, oxygen, nitrogen and carbon dioxide. Here, solid, molecules, arrangement and their examples. Liquid, the arrangement of molecules and examples. And here gas, the arrangement of molecules and example. See here, when the water is cool, then it is ice. When we heat it, it becomes water. And when we continuously heat it, it becomes vapor. So here is the difference between solid, liquid and gas.